Hey, what's guys? I'm back in the van. Today we're reacting to the types of Transformer collectors. Now, I can only imagine what's on this one because I think I'm somewhat half of these. But without any further ado, folks, let's see what we got. Three, two, one. Let's do this.
We all have different stories, childhoods, and life events. But somehow, all of us ended up here, collecting Transformers. And no matter our views, opinions, and preferences, we all have our own reasons to collect these.
Yeah.
And all reasons are valid. Well, maybe not all, but the only thing that matters is that we like these guys. And it is that shared interest that brought us together.
That's true.
A big reason why people collect Transformers, and this is especially relevant if you are an older Transformers fan, is nostalgia. The nostalgia could be from anywhere, from films, shows, or games. For me personally, even though I did watch the very first Bayverse Transformers film, I didn't get any.
Dude, that's literally what got me into the franchise, is that movie. I think I own a lot of the 2007 movie toys when it was out. But I don't think I ever owned the Little Optimus or Little Megatron. I don't think I ever owned those now that I'm thinking about it. But I did own a lot. I think I owned a lot of Jazz, Barricade, Bumblebees, Brawl, Starscream, Blackout. And I don't think I ever bought. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I ever bought the Voyager, Ironhide, and Ratchet. I think I had like the ones I forgot what it's called. I think it's the Fast and Go one, like for like the preschool version of it. Because I think I own a lot of those. I think I own the Frenzy, Ironhide, and Smokescreen. I remember because I own those when I fucking love them. So yeah, that's how I got into it and the kind of stuff I collected.
Nostalgia from that. And that was not
And
the piece
here we
of media
go.
that got me into Transformers. I got into this hobby from the Transformers Decepticons DS game.
Oh, I own those two. I completed it. It was so fucking difficult to complete and stuff. Like, I didn't even watch any YouTube tutorials back then. Like, I didn't know I didn't know tutorials were on YouTube for a video game. I did not know. I had to figure that shit out. I think it took me probably like 6 months to complete the Autobot and Decepticon version because of how fucking difficult it was. Like sometimes I would just take a break from it, like, oh, I'm not gonna do any of these tasks. I just want to drive around, scan, all that shit. But then when I did it, it took me hours to fucking do it from start to finish. Like, I hated doing that shit, but I still love the game. I literally have multiple saves of it.
This was
So,
one
yeah.
of my most favorite games, and I put so many hours into it. And
Exactly.
that's why I love my Studio Series Starscream,
Ooh.
Blackout, Brawl, Megatron, and not Barricade. My nostalgia has led me to now, years later, liking Decepticons way more. Even when I don't think about it, I just naturally gravitate towards the characters that I have grown up with. And of course, nostalgia can cause people to overrate
What the heck
figures.
is that?
I think that Brawl is one of the best Studio Series figures ever, and that's an opinion not many people have. The only reason why I glaze him so much is because I did want him for so long, due to him being one of my favorite characters in the game. And so,
Oh my
when
god,
I
he got the
finally
G1 skin for
I just
Starscream.
couldn't hold it in anymore.
Bruh!
I just can't help myself but to glaze him. Anyways, let me know if you have any stories about your nostalgia. I am looking forward to reading all of your comments. And now, let's talk about the exact opposite. Some people just collect toys for the toys, even when they don't have any nostalgia. I am the type of person who's not really into media. I don't watch any shows, movies, or anything like that. All I do is just watch YouTube.
Oh god!
Therefore, I often get into toy franchises without watching any of the associated media. I got Jurassic Park figures without even watching a single movie. And I also got a bunch of Gundams without even touching the anime. And this extends to Transformers too. I have a pretty sizable Beast Wars and G1 collection, even though I have never seen any media belonging to them. And honestly, some of them are my favorites.
Now, when it came to Beast Wars, the only reason I started reading some of the characters that I never knew existed up to that point was because of Christmas Fields videos on the basics on some characters. I'm like, yo, this character is awesome. You know, like right here, you got Magmatron from Beast Wars Neo. You got Lyle Convoy, Big Convoy, a lot of Japanese characters making their way to the US, like Overlord, which I fucking love. That dude is awesome, including what he was like in the Prime Wars trilogy, awesome. And with a sort of cowboy accent, you know, that I love to a T and stuff. But yeah, so many videos of Christmas Field doing the bases on, I started falling in love with those characters immediately. Like Beast Wars, I did watch some of the episodes, even spending an entire day from I think like 8 a.m. to I believe probably like 10 or 11 p.m. just binge watching season 1, episode 1 Beast Wars all the way to the series finale. But when it came to Beast Machines, I couldn't even make it past the second episode. I watched the first episode, then I watched the second one, and I'm just like, by the end of the second episode, I was like, what the fuck? How are people watching this? How? How are people tuning in every goddamn week just to watch this? Like, it was so fucking boring. Like, bro, like, I tried watching certain clips from it and stuff and everything else, but I just don't, but like, certain scenes, I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I find the episode that they win, and I watch those ones, and I like them. But like, so many episodes of Beast Machines, I'm immediately like, why? How did this get made? Like, how did somebody look at the script, see what it's supposed to call for, and then say, yeah, let's make this into a 30-minute fucking episode, and fucking produced it? Like, who the hell was reading this shit? Bro! And there's so many episodes from series that I like, you know, Animated, Transformer Prime, Rescue Bots, Robot Sky 2015, Cyberforce, Earthspark, and, you know, the War for Cybertron trilogy, Prime War trilogy. There are episodes there that, yeah, is boring as all hell from start to finish, but the rest of the series, but the episodes before and after, are fucking bangers. And I fucking loved it. And stuff. But Beast Machines, it's like, you got like 10, you got like 5 or 6 episodes that are boring as all hell to make you yawn. But then the next 2 episodes is like, okay, now that's cool. A lot of action, a lot of stuff. I fucking love it. Next 5 episodes, boring as all hell. Like, it's like they're sprinkling in 1 or 2 or even 3 if you're lucky, fucking episodes that are actually good from start to finish. But Jesus Christ. Like, bro. Beast Machines I would never like in my life. Like, some of the characters I like Jetstorm, Tankor, the Beast Wars incarnate, the Beast Machine incarnation of the G1 Conehead Seeker Trust, Obsidian, Striker, you know, I like those ones. But like, I like those new characters. But the Beast Cast, I just was like, why did they make them look like that? That is creepy as all hell. You know, you got Nightstream over here. You got Boanicon, I believe is her name. I forget. But she transformed into a fucking plant. And I'm immediately like, why the hell do these two exist? But yeah, let's get back to the video. So I was rambling, but I just had to get that off my goddamn chest.
So personally, even though I do have some instances of nostalgia, I collect Transformers more so for the toys itself. It was nostalgia that got me into the franchise in the first place, but it was the toys that made me stay. And speaking about the toys, some of you are into Transformers for the transformation, and it is a pretty unique concept. A toy that can convert from robot mode to an alternate mode is a very fun idea, and it is a big part in what got me hooked. But
That's
specifically,
true.
some of you are into the more involved transformations. I just love it when a transformation is complicated. That is on.
Dude, I don't mind it, but it was a pain in the ass when I was like what's his name? Ultra Magnus from Transformer Animated. His toy was a pain in the ass to transform. I was looking at the instructions, I was doing everything. Then I went on to YouTube just to watch Autobotamus doing a review on how to transform it and stuff. Well, it's like, okay, how the hell am I going to transform this? Even after looking at the instructions, I'm like, okay, I'm not even going to read these fucking bullshit. Nope. Just go onto YouTube, look for the figure, and then bada bing, bada boom, here we go. So yeah.
Honestly, one of the main appeals for third-party and masterpiece transformers for me.
Bro, when it comes to masterpieces, I don't transform them at all. Like, I'd rather have them in their robot mode because it's way better. Mostly because they look better in their robot modes than they do their alternate modes. Just my take on that. Like, I never found the appeal of transforming a masterpiece transformer before. I just keep them in their robot modes because that's just how it's supposed to be for me. So, but if you guys like Transform Masterpiece Transformer, comment down below for it. Because I think because I really want to know if some of you actually transform your Masterpiece Transformers. Because, like, I don't like the appeal of that. I just like, okay, it's high end, it's cartoon, anime, comic, or movie accurate to a T. So where you literally look at the CGI model, animation model, and put them side by side and go like, yes, this is a 101 with it. And that's why I rather keep them in robot mode, because even though they have an awesome vehicle mode, I rather keep them in robot mode because it just looks better on the shelf. Let's be real.
It's not the immense detail or the high screen accuracy, but it is the amount of engineering that goes into them, especially when they pull off crazy things like having no kibble whatsoever. However, since they are nowhere near as playable as mainline scaled figures, I rarely transform them. But
exactly.
When I do, it is an actual meditative experience for me. When I want to transform one of these guys, I need to get in a appropriate mood, and I genuinely get into a different mindset.
Huh?
It's very weird, I know, but that's what makes masterpiece scaled figures dear to me. And it is what separates them from the more playable mainline
Dude, they
figures.
need me a masterpiece
When
of
I
him.
finally transform a masterpiece scaled figure, it is a whole special event for me. And speaking about special events, there are some events where they sell exclusive transformers, and that opens up an opportunity for resellers to come and get all of them. That is really unfortunate, especially because they're exclusives, but this isn't only restricted to those special events. Whenever something is hyped up or considered rare or hard to find, there are some people who don't view these figures.
Oh my god. Yo, I actually remember going to Toys R Us one day and finding this. I literally bought it on the spot. Now I don't have it, but I do still have the Matrix of Leadership actually in my room. It's actually in, let's just say it's somewhere where it's gonna be safe. But I really want to buy this again. I do want to buy this. I want to buy like 2 of them. One to open, one keep sealed. And the sealed one, I actually want to get autographed by people who voice Rodimus and or Hot Rod. Because it's technically supposed to be Hot Rod as well. So, that's what I want to do.
As toys, but as investments.
Oh god!
Some collectors buy Transformers for the sheer potential.
Motherfucker! Bro! Dude, with this, like, I can't find this in store, but I keep seeing from time to time the Optimus Prime, but not the Megatron. So, I don't know, my stores around me aren't getting them in stores yet, or they hit the shelves yet in my store where I live, but I can't find this Megatron for the life of me. Obviously, I can't fucking afford it, but it'd be nice to see it and actually hold it and look at it. Like, it'd be nice. So, yeah.
Resale value. Anticipating.
Oh my god. Dude. I remember when this came out, obviously it could be sold in the US at Toys R Us because it already went bankrupt and shut down. But I do remember at the time I went onto eBay and bought 2 of these. Like the seller that I bought from only had like 2 of them in stock, and I bought both of them. Kept one mint and one open. That's literally what I did, and I fucking was happy about that shit. But now I want to get this again. Like I really do, because of how cool it is.
It will go up over time. Personally, that's not for me. I understand investing and I actually invest myself in stocks.
Oh god.
I could never invest in toys. Maybe it's because I have the mindset that all of them are meant to be opened with and played with.
That was my mindset growing up as well. Because like, bro, when I was little, I always wanted to open up my toys because it's like awesome. But now as I got older, it's like a 50-50 with me. Like, there were some figures that I'm like, do I want to open them or do I not? And I started thinking long term. I'm like, okay, if I open this, where am I going to display it? And if I display it, how long is it going to be there? How much dust is going to collect? Is it going to get broken? If I put it in a box, etc., etc. Now, you might say, well, if you keep them in a box, the box and stuff is going to get destroyed. Yeah, but the figure, there's a 50-50 chance it won't get destroyed. Sometimes I want to keep some of the toys mint on card nowadays, primarily just so I can get it autographed. You know, go to a TF con, go to some type of convention, bring it with me, and get it autographed. That's literally what I do with my toys now. Is like the 50-50 to where I'm like, if I open this, will I ever play with it, or is it just gonna be on display? If I keep this sealed, what are the chances of me meeting the voice actor of it, of this character, of these characters, and everything? I start thinking, because there's a lot of things that I started collecting, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this. I want to keep this so I get it autographed by this person. But then, obviously, the ironic part is that they pass away. I'm like, great! So that's like X amount of money fucking gone. Well then, guess I was just opening them. Boop, boop, boop. Put away the box, and put the toy on a shelf, on my desk, or in my closet, or just throw it into a box full of other Transformer toys. Like, that's literally fucking me. That's literally me.
Were these guys. And I'm not keeping them in a box to sell. I just keep it there because it looks nice as a display piece.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of Transformer toys out there that when you look at them in the box, you do not want to open them because they look better in the box than they do open. That's why I'm keeping so many things. Like, I have my Prime Knockout um hanging on my wall along with the Generation Warpath and a lot of other toys. I literally is keeping these things mint, not because I want to get them autographed, but because they actually look nice. Because there was times when I was little, I was opening my Transformer toys, opening them bitches up, and playing with them, displaying all that. But there was a large majority of toys I had that I just looked at it and I'm like, I'm not opening this. I'm keeping it like this. Like, there was some figures out there that I like from the Generation, Bayvos, Prime, and a lot of other ones, including Robots in Disguise, the Wolf of Cybertron trilogy. Like, there were so many that I did not even open growing up because it's like, I do not want anything bad to happen to it. And that's where that came from. So, yeah, nowadays I'm just keeping them in because it looks better in their boxes than they do out of it. And that's just my opinion.
And the packaging just gives me nostalgia. So yeah, I don't plan on selling them, and I might actually open them in the future. Move on to the next type of Transformer collector, the completionist.
Oh my god. Folks, I think starting back in... When did Siege come out? Like, I think it was like, what, 2019 when Siege started coming out? Like, late 2018, early 2019? From that point onwards, I was really trying to be a completionist. And I wish I could go back in time and not do that because that was so much money wasted. I literally bought figures I don't give a damn about. Like, there was so many from the Prime War trilogy, the Generation, to some live action movie toys, um Legacy, War of Cybertron Trilogy, all these ones, I literally bought characters that I don't give a damn about. Like I just see, I'm like, oh, I don't have this one yet. Bop, put it right in the car and buy it. Not even giving a damn. Like, there was so many characters I bought that I did not give a damn about. I was just trying to be a completionist. That's all I was trying to do. Like, I did not care about half of these guys. But nowadays, it's just like, why? Why? Like, luckily, I stopped at the beginning of, I think, no, I think I stopped, like, back in July or August of last year, where I actually, what's the word? Stopped doing that. And I continue to do, and I'll continue to do it to my death, which are buying characters that I like. If I like this character enough, I will buy it. But if it's a character that I don't give a damn about, or even don't even know who they are, I'm not going to buy the character. There were so many in the Legacy and Age of the Prime line that I don't know anything about. And there were certain characters that I did know about, primarily because of other toys of them or things like that. Like Skullgrin, for example. My first ever Skullgrin toy was the Generation toy, where he transformed into a whatchamacallit, tank. I really liked that character because of that, and because I remember having that all the way up to like I think 2021 before I got rid of it. But I do remember it. He was a bit broken because keep in mind when I bought this, it was like I think 2012 when I bought this. Like I had so many toys from 2012 that I owned all the way up to, or even earlier, like Ultra Magnus or Anthony, like I mentioned before. I had him, my first and only one, all the way up to like 2021 where I got rid of it. But he was damaged as hell. He was missing a lot of pieces. His batteries were corroded, and so much to where I'm just like, yeah, I think it's time to get rid of this. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I was trying to be a completionist, and now I fucking regret it. I regret it so much. Oh my god.
With the Studio Series Rise of the Beast Maximals, I got 3 out of 4 of them. When I got the Airazor just to complete the team, I hated that figure. It was so boring.
Like when it came to Rise of the Beast toys, I literally tried buying them all, but there were certain ones I'm just like, why? Like I didn't even open some of these. I think the Optimus Primal is what I opened. I think no, it was Optimus Primal and Airazor that I opened. Rhinox and Cheeto, I never had opened it. I never opened it before I sold it. I literally never did. And with this Airazor in particular, this one was downright ugly. Like, I remember buying it. I'm saying, why the fuck am I buying Airazor? Oh, because it's a character that I somewhat like from the Beast Wars cartoon that I watched, and because of the Bright of the Beast movie. But when I look back now, but even then, I was just like looking at this damn thing. I'm just like, I just wasted $25 on a figure who is ugly as all hell. Why did I just spend $25 on a figure that looks extremely fucking ugly? Why? Why did I do that? Like, at least Rhinox and Cheeto actually look somewhat decent. Rhinox looking like his old self, somewhat like his old self, and Cheeto, it's a good design, but Jesus Christ. But yeah, Optimus Primal at least was actually done correctly. It looks like a mixture of the cartoon and the movie. I fucking loved it. But Jesus Christ.
Boring to me. With the Studio Series 2007 Decepticons, I was just missing Bone Crusher.
Bro, they need to remake Starscream, Bone Crusher. They need to remake all of these. I think some of the early Studio Series toys they need to redo. Do completely new molds, everything. And I can't believe they fucking just reissue Scourge. It's just, they didn't even modify it at all. But the packaging actually shows his finalized head. the one that we got was on concept art. They couldn't be bothered to do a new mold for him. Like, why? Like, why?
And since that he's so rare, and I just couldn't wait any longer.
Bro, I remember when this came out, he was everywhere, my guys. Like, folks, like, he was everywhere. Like, I could go to a fucking Target or Walmart without seeing him somewhere. That's literally what I always saw, and I'm just like, bruh.
I just got the Nest Bone Crusher. And
oh yeah, that thing was shelf warming. This thing was shelf warming. Like the Nest Bumblebee, Ratchet, and Bone Crusher, literally, and I scrap you not, folks, literally shelf warmed. The Nest Sublime literally only had 3 figures, and the figures in them, nobody wanted. Yeah, I bought it because I want to be a completionist, but dude, looking back now, I'm just like, God damn, I could have spent that money on someone else. Like, come on, man, come on.
Honestly, he did let me down, and I was quite disappointed with him.
Yeah, he does not like standing up.
Make me feel better.
I had that.
And even with the Kingdom Beast Wars,
Dude, with Kingdom, I actually bought all the Maximals and Predacons that came out for it. Mostly because I liked them, and because, you know, watching the cartoon, and not to mention, like I mentioned before, with Chris McField doing the basics. You know, he did the basics up to that point on these guys. I do remember when, the fuck was it? Troy Doughty. There were so many characters there that I'm like, who the hell is this? Like, I was literally making sure that the toys I bought are ones I actually give a damn. Saw Waspinator, bought him. Did not know. The reason I like why I bought the Waspinator, not knowing that that's what he's supposed to look like. He looked like back in the 90s when he first got introduced. The only reason I knew who Waspinator was because of Transformer Animated, just like with Black Arachnia. Black Arachnia and Waspinator are the only Beast Wars characters that I actually grew up watching, and they were in Transformer Animated. So whenever I saw their toys, I bought it on the spot because I'm like, oh, I love these characters. But I saw Rhinox, I saw Tankor, I saw Rat Trap, Tankor, and a few other Beast Wars incarnations, Beast Wars toys. But I did not buy those because I did not know who the hell they were. The only one I knew, like I said before, was Black Arachnia and Waspinator. I did not know that Rattle Trap in Animated was actually Rat Trap, so I did not even buy him because I didn't know. Because literally in the credits it said Rattle Trap, not Rat Trap. So I did not put the two together at that time. But now that I'm looking back now, knowing who these characters are, starting growing attachments, I literally am like, I want to buy these kids. I want to buy these toys. I really do. But obviously things happen, and I wasn't able to get it. Now the only character that I bought from Troy Doughty that I'm like, what? That I'm still thinking, why did I buy him even though I don't know who he was what's his name? Double Dealer. Like Double Dealer, I just saw him at Kmart one day and I just picked him up because I'm like, oh, he looks cool and stuff, and that was it. Like there was so many that I'm just like, why did I pick up so many characters that I don't know who they were and stuff? But I knew between, okay, I know who this character is, but I don't know who this is and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, that's something.
Tried to complete the team, and I got a bunch of them. I don't have any footage because I sold most of them now. But at the start of the collection, I was buying them for the toys itself, and I really enjoyed it. They were all amazing. And so, I thought might as well just keep getting more, and then as I bought more, the more disappointed I got with each purchase. And then, at some point, I realized I was just getting them just to complete the team. My interest in Beast Wars has switched from the interest in the toys to the interest in completing the set. It's nice having a full team, but you're just wasting your money on a mediocre or...
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about earlier with Rhinox. He actually looks decent in robot mode. He looks somewhat decent. Cheetor, nice design, brand new, but it could be better with the Cheetah's head or face right here on the chest, kind of like we have with Airazor. But I'm not gonna be a beggar, and that whole thing. I'm not gonna be a beggar choose or
bad figure.
what the fuck it's
And
called.
speaking about bad habits, let's talk about our final points.
Oh
For
no.
some of us, collecting Transformers has brought a light into our lives and has made us happier, giving us something fun to look
That's true.
forward to in our lives. For those people, please enjoy it while you can. Because
Yeah.
for others, it's an obsession.
Same. Like, that's literally me, folks. I literally do not want to deal with that kind of BS because it's like, bruh. Because I'm still addicted, but I can't afford anything right now. But there's so many figures I'm like, I want it, but I can't afford it. But now I'm in this mindset of, okay, if I have a lot of money, I'm gonna be extremely, and I do mean extremely, fucking making sure that when I buy it, I'm gonna keep it to the end of time, until my death. Like, I'm literally looking long term with figures, because like when I was at Steel City Con, the figures I bought, I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, long term, long term, long term. That's literally what I was doing and stuff. That's why I bought the 2003 reissue of the original Optimus Prime, Commemorative Series Rodimus, um, the Age of Extinction Bust Edition Optimus Prime. I bought those along with a couple of others and stuff, but yeah. But, oh yeah, and Mega Studio Series 86 Megatron I bought and stuff. I bought the G1 color of Age of Extinction Sludge, and like so many figures that I have still that's in card that hasn't been autographed or anything like that. I'm literally keeping them because I want to get them autographed, or because I'm looking long term to see how good it's gonna be in like 20, 30 years from now. So yeah.
At that point, it is no longer a
What
hobby,
the?
and you no longer have fun anymore. You just buy new figures to fill a hole in your heart and just to feel something. And I am able to say this because I have felt this way multiple times.
Same.
I do go through dry phases in my collecting journey where nothing really excites me, and sometimes I just buy stuff because I want to get something, no matter how bad or boring it may be. Not gonna lie, I have been pretty out of it recently. That's why I haven't really gotten a mainline figure in a long time, and I haven't been really hyped for any recent release.
Okay, I really want this. I want it because it looks nice. I want this because actually, I know it's slightly retooled and repainted and repainted of the Siege mode. But let's be real, it looks better like this, like his original design. So I definitely want to buy it. But Astro Train is like 50-50. I'm 50-50 on it. Like, I don't know if I want to buy it or not. But Alpha Trion and 86 Soundwave, no, not Soundwave, Shockwave, I definitely want to buy. Mostly because they look fucking nice.
Therefore, I have just been getting into other stuff like dinosaurs and Gundam, which is quite sad because I have been with this franchise for a while. But don't worry, obviously I always get back into it eventually. It
Same.
just takes something really unique.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. So don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, comment, and don't forget to keep it rocking. Peace out, Miss Cybertronians.